onen put Ježíš Kristus milý Matěji.
Až na věky, kam pospícháš, bratře Ondřeji?
Já do Betléma běžím, co se tam stalo, nevím.
Prosím, bratře, vrať se domů, něco ti povím. Naši chlapci včera pásli blízko Betléma. Velká jasnost o půlnoci jako den byla. Andělský zpěv slyšeli, do Betléma běželi, že se narodil Ježíšek, zrovna zvěděli.
Incredible architecture, history. Some people say it's a golden city, the heart of Europe. We're quite a proud nation, but I'm proud to be Czech. I'm Petra Němcová. Welcome to Prague. If I would have to describe Prague in 5 words, it would be historical, inspirational, creative, romantic, and beautiful. I think people see Prague more in the grey colors because of the communist times, which was there for sure until '89. But I think when people come here, they're surprised about the beauty of Prague, but also the vivid colors. Prague would be a person, it would be our former president Václav Havel, because he's proud, as Prague is proud, he's artist, as Prague is artistic, and he's someone who people admire, as they do Prague. I was only 11 when the communism fell down, when the Velvet Revolution happened. I had a really beautiful childhood because I didn't have the great luxurious things. We had quite little, but our parents gave us something more valuable than money. They gave us so much love. I feel though very lucky to grow up during communist times and then being able to have a democracy. When I was in my teens, I could study English and I was able to travel all over the world. We are at the train station, the main train station in Prague, and even here you can see the posters of Mucha. He's really loved. You can find these posters all over the Prague in different locations. How many times I've walked through here, it's dead tired. Carrying huge suitcases, so heavy, without any wheels. And really, these trains are the old trains which I used to travel with when I was coming to Prague. I have to open them manually. I used to take this train like sometimes 2 times a week to go and try my luck in opportunities from fashion industry. And it took about 5 hours, and during the time I had to get ready, get my makeup done, so it was quite, I got really skilled at putting mascara during the train ride. And here we are again in the old Czech train, still full of graffitis. And one of the great things is the view. Czech Republic is really pretty in the countryside, and I love it.
A high death toll from tsunamis in just one state along the country's southern coast.
The death toll is very much rising, so many people are fearful that there still could be a lot more bad news to come.
Nearly 5 years ago, life-changing experience happened, and I catch through my eye like people running, and then I looked out of the window, and people were running away, screaming, trying to jump into the pool. Almost 300,000 people have died throughout the Asian tsunami. I lost my partner. My pelvis was broken 4 times. I was many times drowning throughout the experience. What happens actually usually throughout the disaster, it brings people together more. So it shows that we are capable of that compassion. I was able to establish Happy Hearts Fund. It's a foundation which focuses on improving children's lives after natural disasters. We are here in front of the Nakasari kindergarten. Only 2 weeks ago there was nothing, just rubble. Now you can see this kindergarten is almost standing, and in a couple of days the kids, they can move in and have just better future for their life. It is a beautiful feeling. When you see joy in their lives, that's where you feel really, really happy. Now come with me to see Little Treasure. It's a store full of beautiful marionettes. Whoa, his eyes are pretty scary. Hello, you better be good. Otherwise I'm coming for you later. We have actually in Czech Republic a lot of fairy tales with devils, which is maybe unusual for fairy tales. And this man, it's a water spirit. He always wears green, and he lives usually in a lake or river, and he pulls people down and takes their souls and puts them in a cups, those souls, and keeps them under the water. A little wizard. These ones are really, really famous. Špejbl, that's his son, Hurvinek, and Manička. This one is interesting. It's a little Johnny Depp. Very traditional Czech, of course. We are in the National Theatre for Marionettes, which is the oldest one in Europe. It's since 1928. And these marionettes, they are for Don Giovanni play. Hello, everyone. Lovely to see you. His weight is 7 to 8 kilos. And not an easy with one hand. I think he was drinking last night a little bit. These seats are quite special. You can adjust them to your height. So if you are a little child, you can make it really tall and sit like this and see the show properly. I just need to wait for the rest to come. My first memories of Prague were beautiful, quite overwhelming as well, because I come from a small town, and every time I arrive to Prague, even now, I get amazed by just the incredible architecture, the details, the history. There is a lot to discover. We are here at the Charles Bridge, and this is my favorite place in Prague because of its history, inspiration, because of the romance, because of the beauty and incredible views. It's pretty amazing. It was built in the 14th century by the King Charles IV. The interesting story about Charles Bridge is that they say while they were building it, they were putting eggs into the cement to make the bridge stronger. The nice thing here on a Charles Bridge is you have lots of artists and but also musicians. Oh, look at that! That's brilliant. We got a marionette clown playing the guitar. It's so brilliant how his fingers move. It's good. Alfons Mucha is my favorite artist, Czech artist. He shaped the French Art Deco on the turn of the 18th century. And when he was in Czech Republic, he was not famous at all. And when he went to France, he became instantly famous. 1910, he came back to Czech Republic, and he was focusing on portraying the Slav people of Czech Republic, and he did many art pieces. I just love his lines and the movement and how he celebrates women and the attention to detail. This lithography is my favorite lithography from Alfons Mucha. It's a zodiac, and as a child I used to draw this zodiac all the time, and I really loved the detail of the hairpiece and as well all the signs of the zodiac. The famous astronomical clock of Prague was built in 1410. The statues on the left side, the historian, angel, philosopher, and an astrologue. And soon we will have a noon, and we will see something very special. So these bronze statues of babies are done by an artist called David Czerny. He's quite controversial artist. There was an article in New York Times, and they called him the bad boy of Eastern Bloc art culture. As you can see, these ones are quite incredible. We are in a cartouche restaurant in the center of Prague. It's a medieval restaurant with beautiful fireplace, and you can even suntan here probably because it's so hot. And right now they're suntanning ducks. You have dumplings, typical Czech dumplings, and sauces, some cabbage, and it's all pretty heavy but really delicious. This is typical Czech potato pancake. It's really yummy. We are in front of Municipal House, which is the most important Art Nouveau building in Prague. It was built in 1911. It has a beautiful glass work. It has a beautiful stonework and frescoes. Every night a beautiful concert is played here, and it's quite an amazing place with incredible acoustics and beautiful art. What a great way to end the day.